Hey guys, okay. So, Tony, we eating the alcohol. Why are you laughing?
I'm happy.
Sorry.
You have a problem with that?
No vex, no vex.
It's not free.
No vex,
My body pepper
nah.
meal.
No vex. Why I pour you cold
I
water?
mean, I pick you one carry
May
one picture so.
I put you inside snow to cool down.
Until next year. I hate snow in Calgary.
Still snowing everywhere.
I hate
All
snow
these
in Calgary.
Nunavut up north, the
Oh, okay.
Perez
What the
and all
hell? I saw a
that.
video on Calgary. Like, not small snow.
Hmm. Those
They should
ones,
keep it to themselves,
those ones
please.
are living in the North Pole.
Just keep
So
it
what
to
do you find good
themselves.
there? Even our Toronto self, where that's
Different
where I mean
reasons.
our Ontario that we're in, you understand?
That we're still
So
managing.
we're still managing. Say that 3 months of pure sunlight.
Oh my god.
Sometimes it's not even up to 3 months, or
No,
sometimes it's just
like
two
last year
months.
wasn't even up to because last year we had a late summer last year. I remember it so well. Oh god. I was so angry. I'm like, God, this day will soon come to an end. Why don't you summer please come? Please come. Please come.
Invite summer. Be coming. As I'm looking at you like this, so yeah, be
I
coming.
call you forth.
I call you. Start coming.
So today we're talking about feminism. Is it still actually serving its purpose?
Feminism initially was for women to identify their position in the society. Say, for them to get, because it was men that were voting initially. So men were the ones that were voting, men were the ones that were in the workforce, men were the ones that were in public spaces, you
Yeah,
understand,
because
to
we
be able
can't we
to
can't
speak.
deny that feminism
And
has done a
exactly.
lot
So
of good.
women started fighting for the rights of right. Women started fighting for their own rights
Yeah, because it didn't
to be
happen. It didn't happen
recognized.
randomly. People they fought
Exactly.
for it.
For the right to vote. So you can't make a decision on my behalf now.
Mm-hmm.
I know they.
I have to. I have
You
to. I
just
have to press hard.
exactly. You're making a decision on my own. You're telling me that if I'm going out now, I have to buy eggs every day. If that's not what I want, I need to be able to speak for myself.
Yeah.
I don't need
Even
eggs
every other
on
thing,
a
like
daily
even
basis. You
living
understand?
independently, sometimes a woman you cannot rent a house, you can't do certain jobs, you can't.
Come to think of it, I think that's still very rife. Where they don't, well, not in this environment, right?
Yeah,
But back home,
back, yeah.
right? Where they don't allow
You have
a
to go and get a
single
man to
lady.
come and stand in for you, or go
Oh,
and bring someone to come and
I remember that
sign
time.
for you.
I was looking for a house. I wanted to rent my own apartment, and I wasn't married then. So I had to go and beg the person I was dating that now, we now got married eventually. And they put the name. In fact, I can't
Mr.
remember
and
if I
Mrs.
no, they didn't put me sign. It was Mr. Mobo that was there. Because I was the one that was going, right? So they put my name, but they put a Mr. because I had to tell it. So every time that I was going for a meeting, I had to take him along before I got the house. And I was wondering, and even as at that time, worrying, it's not as if we were living together. I was living alone. I was the one that was paying my rent. I was taking care of the environment was neat, everything was good and all of that. I was living within the terms and condition of the environment and everything. But you still won't let me rent as a single lady. So it was one of the things that people are still fighting against. You understand? And even in the workplace, the equity, people are not being paid the same.
Yeah,
You know,
it will still happen.
And even here,
It still happen. Yeah,
yes,
it's still
people are not
happening.
being
It's
paid the
still
same.
happening.
And then I noticed something. There is a level that women can get to within some industries and some organizations where they let, the men can go further. But then the women say, oh, you know what? We're promoting equity. But are you really?
Yeah, not.
You
It's
understand?
just
So on the board of directors
it's
that has
hidden.
maybe like 20 members, you have two women and 18 men. Are you saying that the women do not qualify?
It's all it's subtle. It's just a subtle way of telling you this is the rule for you.
So for you, has it changed these days? Has it changed from the then till now? Because the
Feminism
then was fighting
feminism
really hard
has
to recognize
evolved
women.
over time, and why I'm a bit here and there about it, because on its evolving, people have taken it to the extreme sometimes, and they've started to go out of the memo, so to say. They
So
are
when you say
now
they've taken it out of the extreme,
some
what do you mean
some
by that?
people come out and say modern feminism, and they say if a feminist woman doesn't have to do certain things for a man, maybe as the marriage
So,
sphere
essentially, it's gone beyond what we knew feminism
to
to
be.
be.
Yeah, feminism arose, to my understanding, out of trying to get equality for women in terms of financial placement, financial independence, workplace equality, and all that. But now people are now taking it. Yeah, I understand that even in a relationship, a woman too should have her own say and not be trampled upon. But now some people come out and say they are feminists. No, a woman should not do this. A man cannot, like when you watch some things and say, oh, you're a feminist. Back in the days where a woman, when they are doing traditional rites and the woman kneels down on the wedding day. Now some people come out and say, no, why would you do that? This is that. But most people don't do it after that wedding day. If you get what I mean. That's just an example that just came really to my head. But right now, the feminism thing has choked
It's
me.
been
Yeah, that's what I'm
bastardized.
saying. Now I don't even want that. That's what I'm saying. What is it?
It's been
Is it still
bastardized so
working?
that
That's the topic of today. Is it still working for women
so
today?
to be honest with you, the way that I see it is people actually going out of their way to ensure that when you say you're a feminist, it means you're an extremist. Extremist in the sense that you speak against everything that a man kind of stands for.
Yes, you just don't want
It's
to. You just
it's not a question of okay, now I want you to see me or I want to be identified as a strong woman. You understand? So you can be strong and not be in extreme competition. You don't have to be in competition. I just want you to treat me fairly. So if you're giving this person, say, in the workforce, you're giving this person 100,000 um, a year. You're paying the men 100,000 a year. Pay me the same amount of money. If you're letting the men work for 10 hours a week, let me work for the same 10 hours a week. Don't let me prove myself beyond my 10 hours a week just for me to be able to say to you that I'm also as competent
yes.
as this other person, right? So that's the equity right there. But then when it comes to me wanting to go above and beyond, and then you see me as, because at the end of the day, if I'm going above and beyond, if I'm offering 15 hours when others are offering 10 hours, and you're not paying me 100,000, maybe you're paying me 70,000, and then I get to find out, then I become a bitter person. And then when I become a bitter person, you now speak against it. So, that's how they behave. No, that's not how they behave.
But you cost it.
You cost it. It's a cause and effect thing.
Yep.
Right? So, it's the way that I see it now that people are taking it out of the context of what it used to be.
Thank you. That's where the term I don't know where it's spun out from. Modern feminism. What does that even mean? They say but the so-called modern feminism is not actually speaking for the bigger picture of the average woman, because they are taking it into another level, or because women want different things. Not every woman wants to be on the board of directors. So women just want that
sweet
normal,
spot.
sweet, that slow pace. They're not doing anything, but not everybody is out there. So women still want a home. They want to do the normal,
A
the
balanced
balanced
living.
living, not and they want to still be able to do things that they want to do. But this modern feminism, they speak against everything that a woman does in a relationship, and they kind of like downplay it and say the man is being whatever. So it kind of like you're talking from two sides of your mouth, or confuses some people, so to say. So that's why it's you can't have it all.
How do you think this can be remedied, if it can be remedied? Is it possible to remedy it?
Well, because you can't stop people from uh, expressing their opinions, because these days the internet is free for all. So when people come online and they say no, if woman, a feminist is that, they give their ideas.
It's just a few people that are speaking on behalf
Yeah.
of
So, but
the general
if you don't
populace.
have a mind of your own, no, you dance. This person say something, you listen to this person. This person something, to this person. Then you now go back and
So you're like water.
so you are flowing, and then suddenly in your own relationship, you now want to start to play out what you heard, but you're not able to do it. So you now find out that you're having issues because you just playing a script, acting a script, or whatever. You don't know what you want actually.
And sometimes, have you noticed there are lots of people that actually come out as being feminist? They only play that tune in the general public.
I was going to get that.
However,
they've been called out on internet.
When it comes to their own private space,
they do those same things that they talk against. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying there's this hypocrisy. The modern feminist. What is modern? What is ancient? Feminism is a word. It's static. It's what does it stand for? You're fighting for rights of women, equality. But when you're now taking it a notch higher, or you're like going another line and saying no, when it comes to relationship, I mean, there are rules in relationships. So you now want to now change. So it's for me, they are confused. They make people confused, or maybe they themselves are confused.
because even now I'm thinking, because when it comes to relationships and everything, I think we've mentioned it before. Everybody should know where your strength lies.
Yeah, because we're not all dealing with the same problems.
You should know. You should know
we are not dealing with the same problems.
You should know where your strength lies. There's some men that cook extremely well. If that's where your strength lies, please let the man cook, and stop getting angry. Oh, I've seen some people, or I've read about some people, when they say, oh, that maybe the man will cook, or maybe will order food and everything, and they'll get angry. I will not. If the man likes to cook, or if he has decided to order food, we will sit down and enjoy the food together. I'm not going to stress myself over something that I know that this person is better at. You understand? Or maybe if I'm better at accounting or keeping books, scheduling the house activities and all of that,
planning,
the man shouldn't be angry with me, because this is what I do. This is where my strong point is, right? I'm better at managing the finances and everything, so that the little $1 million that we have goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I got it. I got that.
So as against just blowing it out of proportion and then paying for something that is unnecessary and all of that. So as against that, know where your strength lies. If this is where it is, then let the other person shine at whatever it is that they're doing. Don't box people into a gender biased role. Don't box people into thinking low of themselves. And then don't bring other people's opinion into your own space.
Yeah.
Be your own person.
Create your own niche. Create your own standards. Do you understand? Because even if we are living in the same country or from the same culture, our needs are still different. So what works for A definitely won't work for B. So when you lay out a structure, a feminist model, we have different ideologies, we have different temperaments. So you can't just and you still
impose your own opinion.
That is you. And like you said earlier, those people, it's textbook. This they're giving people. Do they do it? No. From what you have seen,
Exactly.
they don't.
Most
of them don't. So this so-called
most of them are lacking
feminism
when it
is
comes to.
as on its own. It's doing a lot of work for women.
Did you ever experience it? Maybe when you entered bus in Nigeria and they tell you that you can't sit by the door because you're a woman, so a man has to sit by the door.
No.
Especially those damn phones, right?
I didn't realize my dog. I was scared. I didn't realize I used to be scared.
Because you didn't live in Lagos.
I didn't go to Lagos. I used to be so scared. Like, why you leave the door open and I sit down? No.
If you live, even in front, even the front, you know, with
there are
the
two
driver,
passengers, I know.
Exactly. So if you sit by the door, the man will either tell you if there's somebody else to scoot, or that you should get down so that a man can sit there. Because a man has to sit by the door.
Wow.
So, but you're a woman, so you cannot sit. Of course, the one that they open the door and everything. Then you'll be standing over the conductor, and the conductor can be oozing.
That's what I don't like about those things. Oh my god. So I used to like sitting down at the back.
If you like
by the window.
If you like
I have no business with you. So just
that's if you come early. But if you come late now,
you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice. You understand? You have to scoot in with the other people. Oh my god!
I used to like that section of hand over my head. Oh gosh. We digress. Is feminism still serving today?
I think people are still speaking about it. I mean, when it comes to the workspace, even till dates, you understand, the men are still being preferred in certain positions than the women. So less women are considered, and it doesn't matter the industry that we're referring to. It could be engineering, it could be tech. Last year, was it last year or 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago when I dribbled into construction and everything. So it was mainly a man's space when it comes to construction. There was hardly women and everything. So even that is a debate. You understand? Because you're considering providing the opportunities for the men than the women. There are so many other industries as well that is the same thing, right? And some businesses too do not consider women. So there's still a lot of things going on that women are not seen. They're not considered. So yes, it's still ongoing. It's still a fight. It's still like a war that the women are trying as much as possible to make their voice heard within those spaces. But then the one that have now become, they've weaponized that terminology, and then they've decided to what now? Demonize it as well.
What's that?
Eh?
What
they weaponized feminism.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And then they demonized it to the extent that these days, when people hear feminism,
they already put up a guard, like expecting you to be one bitter person.
Exactly. The first thing that they're thinking about is that this person is bitter, is unfriendly, is most likely a loner.
Yeah, you're sad.
Standoffish. You're sad. You're, so every negativity is associated with the word feminism. That terminology. And that's not what it should be, or it should have been. I mean, in a home, if you're talking about feminism and all that, it means that we should both be responsible for the growth or the well-being of the home.
Not on one person's shoulders.
That's what feminism is. It's not, it's the woman's
thing.
It's the woman, exactly. The woman is responsible, so you can go and die.
You can just wake up on Saturday morning and just be on the bed, and they bring food to you on the but forgetting that this home is
both
ours.
of us were working during the week, and then by weekend you're there,
there are errands to be run and so many things to be done over the weekend, and then you say is a woman.
Exactly.
You're the one that will take care of the children, take care of the home, laundry, this, that, cleaning, so many things that. So if you're in a relationship, a partnership, a marriage, or whatever it is you're in, that is where feminism comes in. Like, we get to do this together,
Exactly. We
but
have to do it
not the
together.
way that they have turned it into. So the issue of is feminism still serving women? It's not a case of yes or no. It's a case of which version.
The modern
what version
or
of
the old.
feminism? So
Guys, let's know in the comment section what you think.
do you think feminism is still like is it still improving women's lives today, or you think it has gone in the on that direction that doesn't really match reality anymore?
Are we bitter women now than we were back in the day because of modern feminism? Or do you guys think there's something that can be done? I don't know. Let's know in the comment section
I'd
what
like
your
to hear
thoughts
from
are,
you.
what your experience are. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button.
See you next time.